Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome you to the Williamson County Board of Zoning Appeals. Will we have any visitors listening in? John?
I don't have anybody. It's not showing anybody on screen at the present time,
Okay,
but they
We'll
are
do it.
being broadcast also, so there are people watching.
okay. Well, here this evening, we will call an item, have them come forward, and the staff will read their report. The presenters will have an opportunity to add anything to staff. And once the presenters have finished their comments, if there's anybody on the airways and are here that can talk, we'll give them an opportunity for it. We'll open the meeting for a public hearing. No one wants to speak, we'll close that and go to the board for questions, comments, concerns. At some point, the board will either make a motion to approve the item or to disapprove it. Once the board has made its decision, an applicant may appeal that in three ways. One, the applicant can wait a year and come back before the board. Maybe in that year period of time, something has changed about the property or the issue, and the board may make a different ruling. Also, the applicant can go to the Board of County Commission and to the County Planning Commission, two different organizations, and ask for a change in the ordinance, which again may affect the applicant's position. And the third way of appeal is to take the case to the Chancery Court, and of course, whatever the court decides, we will comply with. With that, let's do a roll call real quick and see if we make sure we have a quorum. Don,
Present.
are you here? Okay. Andrew,
Here.
okay. Karen,
Here.
Sue. Sue is absent. David, yes, I'm here. We have four. That is a quorum. Christie, if you would go ahead and take us down the right path here.
I'll be glad to. So in order to conduct your meeting electronically, we need you all to make a motion to declare that it is a necessity to hold the meeting electronically due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which is in accordance with Executive Order number 16, issued by Governor Lee on March 20th, 2020, and extended by Executive Order number 51.
Okay, the
So
chair will
moved.
ask for a motion.
Oh,
Mr.
so
Chairman,
moved.
I move due to
Go
the
ahead.
COVID-19 and the necessity of electronic meetings to accept it.
Roll call vote. Andrew? Agree or disagree?
Yes,
Don,
agree.
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
and I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Me. David, yes. Motion carries.
Uh-oh.
It looks like our chairman.
Having some technical difficulties. Don, you're the vice chair. Would you like to pick up the next item and
Yes.
address the minutes until Dave can get back on?
Okay, I'd like to, let's see. Has everybody had a chance to read the minutes for the June 25th meeting?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Do we have a motion to accept the minutes for the June 25th, 2020 meeting?
I'll make the motion to accept
So moved.
the,
We have a first and a second. Motion accepted.
All right, Mr. Chairman, we'll need to take the roll call vote.
Am I back on? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Andrew, do you?
Yeah.
Your vote?
agree.
Karen, your vote?
yes. Yes.
Don, your vote? Yes. David votes yes, motion carries unanimous. And we'll call the first item. That is Craig Hoover, who is on board. And Holly, I believe you have the staff report. You will go ahead and read that for the record.
Okay. Application has been made for the Rambling of South Hall Fall 2020. The event is a weekly gathering of the community to celebrate the local produce and cooking of Middle Tennessee. This event is scheduled to operate on 12 dates, September 17th, 18th, 19th, 24th, 25th, 26th, and October 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 8th, 9th, and 10th. As proposed, people will gather at the Carters Creek Pike Mile End Road property across from South Hall Road to eat, drink, play, and commune for outdoor dining and outdoor games such as cornhole, bocce ball, and horseshoes. An outdoor fire and tours of the greenhouse are also proposed. Estimated attendance at 60. The applicant indicates this event is open to the public on a first come, first served basis and plans to schedule attendance through advanced reservations. The site plan submitted shows the required 200-foot buffer and parking area along with the location of the 60 by 40 temporary covered dining facility, outdoor gaming area, portable restrooms, and portable kitchen and beverage cart. Plans meet or exceed requirements of Williamson County Zoning Ordinance, Section 11.05D7, and include filtered water is to be dispensed from 2 10-gallon bins as shown on the site plan to be replenished as needed. JAG Mobile is to provide 2 stall restrooms, and Blinker Light Services is to provide an ADA compliant stall meeting ordinance requirements. Franklin Disposal is to provide a 30-yard waste container. There are 20 parking spaces shown on the site plan which meet parking requirements. Plans are for lighting of the site to meet ordinance requirements. 1 CPR trained employee will be assigned to security detail. The 200-foot buffer requirement is shown on the site plan. Hours of the event are from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., hours that are permitted by ordinance. No professional audio equipment is planned. Gentle background music may be played. And application states it will not exceed 50 decibels at the property line. A first aid kit will be on site and a CPR trained employee will be responsible for the administration of medical attention. Williamson County Zoning Ordinance Section 11.05D7 D1C standards indicates the Board of Zoning Appeals may approve a maximum of 15 cumulative days per calendar year per site for special events and with extensive impact. Plans indicate requirements of Williamson County zoning ordinance will be met in addition to meeting the specific criteria. The board must decide whether the request meets the special use standards of 5.01E by determining this use is appropriate in the location for which it is proposed.
Thank you. Johnny, anything you want to add?
The only thing I would like to add, this is essentially the same events that this board has approved prior to this last fall and last spring. It's just coming before you for extensive impacts for the number of days, not for the type of event. So they're requesting 12 more dates for the fall of 2020, just like they have in previous years.
Okay. With that, Craig, you want to have your opportunity to talk now? The floor is yours.
Just that, this, like John said, this is something that we've done in years past, in all likelihood, given the COVID-19 pandemic, we will probably limit our capacity to even less than 60. We'll probably not have games, we're going to take some steps to make sure that people can be socially distant and not, and we don't want to be the source of any spread, and we don't want to be we want people to be able to come and eat outside, because it's probably going to be a pretty novel event to be able to go out to eat, and hopefully we're going to be providing that service. So anyway, just that's all I really have to add. This is not this is no major departure from years past.
Okay, thank you. John, do we have anybody on the air that might want to speak?
I did not have any emails, phone calls, or letters concerning this, and no request to join the meeting to speak. And I see no one online ready to speak. But if I'm overlooking someone from the public. Now is your opportunity to voice your opinion on this matter. So, Mr. Chairman, I believe we have given the public ample opportunity to speak.
Okay, with that, we'll take the motion to the board. Are those have any questions, comments, concerns about this item?
Mr. Chairman, this is Don Crohan. I have a question.
Go ahead, John.
Last year, I believe, which may not pertain this time because the people are cut down, but the amount of traffic coming out at 9 o'clock at night, there were no officers there or anything to direct traffic. And we had said that if they came out and made a right turn rather than go left, as long as there's no officers there. But I don't know if that'll pertain this year because of the cut down on the amount of people there.
Well, I think we
Right.
have to look at it with what the applicant is asking for. And the number he's asking for is 60. I think we need to consider that. If there's less, that's fine, but it's a guessing game if you want to try to talk about being less. So I think the applicant has
Yeah.
put the point down and said, let's look at 60. So do you have a motion or concern?
Well, one of the things, what we addressed at y'all's request last year was to put a right turn only sign up at the exit, and that sign still is there. And so hopefully that will suffice to keep any sort of dangerous left turns. And to be completely honest, there isn't a mass exodus at 9 p.m. People eat and then they leave, basically at their, when they're ready to go. And I suspect, given these, this time, people aren't going to linger as long as they have in the past. So generally, people just kind of stagger out. So it's not I wouldn't call it a big line of cars leaving at 9 p.m.
If you will look in your packets, then attachment 1.1-5 with the photographs, the photograph of that right turn only sign is there, and it has remained there since their first event. So it's still in place.
Okay. Do we have any actions at that intersection last year?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Did we have any accidents at that intersection last year?
We did not. Knocking on wood, but we did not last year.
You feel comfortable with the sign doing its job?
For sure. Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, Don, you have anything else you want to add?
No, I feel comfortable with it because of the cut down. I think in the future, that might be a problem, but right now, I think with the amount of people involved in it, I don't think it'd be a problem this year at all.
Okay, good.
And honestly, I suspect that light, there will be a traffic light that will be active by the time this event takes place. So that should also mitigate some of the potential concern.
Okay, good.
That's fine.
Any other questions, comments of the board members?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Okay,
We accept the special use permit for a temporary special event extensive impact at 1994 Carter's Creek Pike, meeting the standards of section 501 special use, section 1105 D7 special event impact, extensive impact, and section 6.02 noise standard. And because of the record from we have had with these people so far, I think we should accept this. And I move to accept this.
Second.
a proper motion. Do we have a nice second?
Second?
Is that you, Andrew?
Yes, that was me.
Okay. Proper motion is second. Assuming ready, any comments on the motion? Assuming ready to vote? Karen, how do you vote?
Yes.
Andrew, how do you vote?
Yes.
Don, how do you vote?
Yes,
David votes yes. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much, Mr. Hoover.
Thank you guys very much.
John, anything else? Christie, anyone have any other business for the board?
I know of no other business.
I don't have any either, Mr. Chairman.
And I assume everyone's ready to go home, so we will dismiss. Thank you very much for catching on board today.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.